Everyone, and welcome to another episode of Boxing Time TV. I wanted to make this fight because this past weekend, Gervonta Davis and Tevin Farmer got into a really crazy yelling match with each other, and I just sort of felt like, hey, it'd be kind of fun to make a fight out of that. Who knows when they'll fight? Hopefully they do. As you can see, Gervonta Davis is 22, Tevin Farmer is 26. They're the same height. I made them the same weight. Gervonta Davis has a 2-inch reach advantage. And as you can see, Gervonta Davis is 17-0, 16 knockouts. And Tevin Farmer is 24-4 with 5 knockouts. I'm going to go get some water because as you can tell, my voice is barely here. I'll be right back. So here we go. Let's just get right to that. Thank you for letting me step away. The fight's scheduled for 12 rounds, 3-minute rounds, 10-point must scoring system, no mandatory 8 count, 3 knockdown rule waived. Let's just get right to it. Gervonta Davis versus Tevin Farmer. This is going to be good. I started discussing boxing with a friend of mine. He's actually on tour in a band. They're overseas. Plays in a band called Sick of It All. His name is Craig Ahead. His real name is Craig Satari. And we were talking about boxing. We were kind of just starting to argue a little bit. So he may text in during this. Oh, nice right hand by Gervonta Davis. Tevin Farmer trying to establish things, but gets popped by a nice right hand. You were watching You were watching Boxing Time TV. My name is Evan Jacobs, and you can follow me. I should have said this at the beginning of the broadcast. You can follow me on Instagram at Boxing Time with Evan, and then you're also at Boxing Time TV right now. Please share this page with your friends. We're going to fill it up with simulated fights. Ooh, Tevin Farmer landing kind of like a cutie, landing well against Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is on the right side of the ring. Tevin Farmer's on the left side of the ring. No, I'm sorry. Gervonta Davis is on the left side of the ring. Tevin Farmer's on the right side of the ring. I am just off today. I've been off lately, and I would like to apologize for that. It happens sometimes. Hopefully, we get everything back kind of where it needs to be. Yeah, these two got in a really heated argument, and it's the kind of thing that a lot of people that are casual fans have been coming up to me and asking me about that. Well, who were those two guys that were yelling at each other? And I'm like, I explained who they were. They're two of the best fighters in the division, Gervonta Davis and Tevin Farmer. I mean, I think in the super featherweight division or junior lightweight division, the guy in that division right now is Vasyl Lomachenko, who I'm going to probably match against both of these guys at some point. I think I've actually done Farmer Lomachenko. I need to check Boxing Time TV to see if I have. But right now, Tevin Farmer coming. Landing some right hands. He is trying to jab. He's trying to establish his rhythm, kind of get Gervonta Davis out of his. Ooh, look at that cute left hand that cute right hand that he just crashed on the jaw of Gervonta Davis. And Tevin Farmer's hitting him a little bit. And Tevin Farmer's style is to stand in front of you and not get hit. And Gervonta Davis has more of a slickster Floyd Mayweather style. So this fight could potentially be kind of boring. It'll be more of a tactical fight, but at the end of the day, be very, very interesting to see. So I'm looking. Yep, I've already done Vasyl Lomachenko versus Gervonta Davis. I want to see, have I done Vasyl Lomachenko versus Tevin Farmer? I don't think that I have. I need to check this out. And the thing is, Vasyl Lomachenko versus Tevin Farmer. So I've already done both those fights. Very, 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 very interesting. Gervonta Davis taking that first round from Tevin Farmer. Coming up, so I'm just making a list. I think my next one might be Vasyl Lomachenko versus Mikey Garcia. That could be a really good fight, and one that's entertaining for the fans and pleasing for everyone to watch and all that. All the good stuff that makes us love this wonderful sport of boxing. You are watching Boxing Time TV. My name is Evan Jacobs, and you can follow me on Instagram at Boxing Time with Evan. And Gervonta Davis on the left side of the screen, Tevin Farmer on the right side of the screen. And one thing that I'm noticing already in this fight is that Tevin Farmer is letting his hands go more. But when Gervonta Davis lets his hands go, he connects, and he connects in a way that I think is impressing the judges more. You know, I could be wrong, but, you know, Farmer has been able to hit Gervonta Davis. I just don't think that the judges are really giving it that much of a thought, thinking about it as much. Tevin Farmer trying to gain some ground, gets popped coming in right there, countered by Gervonta Davis right hand. Oh, look at that. Tevin Farmer landing that right hand, pushing that right hand onto the face of Gervonta Davis. Oh, look at that. Tevin Farmer kind of trying to move him to the ropes. The big problem for Tevin Farmer is he has a power issue. Gervonta Davis has end of fight at any time power. Tevin Farmer is more of a pesky guy. He takes a decision. He runs the numbers on you. I just don't know that that's going to really work against Gervonta Davis, who's so slick, he is like Floyd Mayweather in a lot of ways. I mean, he's obviously not as good as him yet, but he is pretty darn good. Oh, look at that. Tevin Farmer. These two guys are trading now almost as we head into the final 30 seconds of the second round. Another round that I think Tevin Farmer so far has probably gotten a draw, but something tells me the judges are going to give it to Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is just one of those slick guys, has a lot of ring generalship, and it's the kind of thing that he is. Oh, look, just landed another right hand. That right hand is ultimately going to be Tevin Farmer's undoing, I think, in this fight. Tevin Farmer won that round and seems to have evened it up. He won it on one judge's scorecard and seems to have evened it up. So now Gervonta Davis is only ahead by 2 points. Oh, Gervonta Davis coming out and crashing one on Tevin Farmer. These two guys are just really, this is a technical fight, a fight fan's dream, and I'm just enjoying watching it on this Monday afternoon. Tevin Farmer catches Gervonta Davis. Okay, he's coming. He's still pushing his punches on him. This is getting very interesting here, as these two guys are landing. Thing is, Tevin Farmer's not going to want to be trading that much. Oh, look at this. Both these guys just trading in the center of the ring, just landing, and ultimately, I think that, maybe Tevin Farmer's getting kind of the better of some of those exchanges, but from a power standpoint, it's Gervonta Davis just hits so much harder. But you know what? Speed kills. Speed can negate power, and Tevin Farmer's got a lot of speed. The thing is, I think Gervonta Davis is faster, and I think at some point in this fight, as much as I love Tevin Farmer, I love how scrappy he is, and he is going to pull ahead in this bout. That's just my personal theory. Oh, look at that. These two guys landing on one another. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. Gervonta Davis wins one. Tevin Farmer, no, okay. Tevin Farmer wins one. Gervonta Davis wins one. Another judge has it even. It's still 88-86 as these two guys go even up into the fourth round. My name is Evan Jacobs, and you are watching Boxing Time with Evan. Gervonta Davis is on the right side of the screen. Tevin Farmer's on the left side of the screen. No, I'm sorry. Gervonta Davis is on the left side of the screen. Tevin Farmer's on the right side of the screen. I have someone calling me. I'm gonna sadly have to decline this call because we got Tevin Farmer and Gervonta Davis, and right now Tevin Farmer landing a hard shot to the body of Gervonta Davis. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Gervonta Davis starting to pick apart Tevin Farmer. Drawing Tevin Farmer in, giving Tevin Farmer the false sense of security. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Gervonta Davis just cracking him. Tevin Farmer looking for openings. I think this has really been Gervonta Davis's run. I think he's starting to open up more. Oh, look at that. Tevin Farmer, though, taking advantage, still in the fight. Drawing him into traps. Oh, look at that. Gervonta Davis now landing hard on Tevin Farmer. Look at that. Gervonta Davis really, Tevin Farmer landing well, though, placing his punches well. He's still in this, but we get in the final 30 seconds. I just think that Gervonta Davis is fighting in a way that is being pesky enough to keep him in this fight. Oh, look at that. Gervonta still cracking him. Man, these guys are fighting an incredible type of fight. But I'm willing to bet that Gervonta Davis took that round. Oh, they're saying that Davis is tired and that Farmer's breathing heavy. and Gervonta Davis lost that round on 2 of the judges' scorecards. I don't know what I'm seeing here. I might just be reading this wrong. Maybe Tevin Farmer just letting his hands go. But right now, this is an even fight as we go into the 5th round. And Tevin Farmer, hey, if he can even this up or even get ahead and win the next 2 rounds, suddenly he goes, into the latter half of the fight, and he just has to win. He just has to win. I think he just has to hold it. He has to win like two of those rounds, and I think he would win the fight. I'm not sure how the math works there. Probably made that more confusing than it needed to be. Oh look, he lands a right hand. Gervonta Davis, suddenly he's up against the ropes and he's trying to pick apart Tevin Farmer, but he's got to let his hands go more because Tevin Farmer's being busy, and the judges seem to be appreciating that as Tevin Farmer goes to the body of Gervonta Davis, and oh man, look at that. See, that's the thing. In my estimation, I would think that Gervonta Davis's, kind of counterpunching style would be enough to make him, more of a fan favorite with the judges. That doesn't seem to be the case. In fact, that seems to be quite opposite of the case, and I find that surprising. Oh, look at that. A nice right hand from Gervonta Davis. Tevin Farmer, though, doing the things that he's done to get him this far. And, he's landing. He's pushing his punches. And that's the thing. If Tevin Farmer can out-busy Gervonta Davis, if he can out-hustle Gervonta Davis, this becomes a totally different fight. Totally different. And Gervonta Davis wobbles. Tevin Farmer catches him. I told you the power would be the great equalizer. And man, Gervonta Davis, wow, explodes on Tevin Farmer. Wow, I did not see that coming. Look at that. And Gervonta Davis, as the fight looks like it might be slipping away from him, he catches Tevin Farmer, stops Tevin Farmer in the 5th round. What a knockout. Wow. Gervonta Davis, an incredible comeback of sorts, just because it looked like Tevin Farmer was kind of coming on. He had Davis's eye. He had him cut. The winner is Gervonta Davis by a knockout. The fight lasted 5 rounds. Davis was not knocked down, and as a cut over his eye, Farmer was knocked down 1 time. And as you can see, the bout was very even. One judge had Farmer ahead by 1, another judge had Davis ahead by 1, and the other judge had it even. What an incredible fight here on Boxing Time TV. I'm just happy to be able to put this on for all of you. Thank you once again. My name is Evan Jacobs. You've been watching Boxing Time TV. Please tell your friends about it. Please let's get a lot of subscribers for this. I mean, so far we have a bunch. We can always get more. Turn on your notifications. I would love for you to watch this. Let me know what fights you want to see. DM me, or send me comments about fights that you want to see. I always try to respond. Thank you very much for watching Boxing Time TV. And once again, we will see you at the fights.